Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
So stressful when the world's on fire. Good God. I can't look at this, guys. Like, my strategy is you buy it and you hope that you got a good spot. Yeah, but we all think you're crazy. You don't fight this. No way. The markets are freaking out and you don't think that anything is wrong? Come back tomorrow and I'll lose it all. Should be fun. All right. Good morning, everybody. Looks like we have an okay. Man, I'm having a hard time collecting my thoughts here. Oh, you know why? Because I don't have the music on. Here we go. All right. So coming in here, we are getting some news. Canadian CPI numbers and New York Fed manufacturing. The Canadian CPI month over month was spot 3 versus an expected spot 7. So that does seem to be pushing the treasuries up a little bit. And it looks like our algorithm took a trade and has a little bit of profit in it. I was able to get everything started here, and like everything is nominal on the Ninja Trader side. So, by the way, good morning, Paul and Uzi. Well, let's come and take a look at the charts here. So, after that huge washout on Friday, Monday night was okay, and we had a pretty good recovery during the Monday trading session. And today, so far, mostly sideways. I should note there was that New York Fed inflation expectations report, and oh man, it already got out and basically got it at break even, did it? Yep. Only lost the commissions on that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyways, so that was right here. That jump up right there. That one candle, that was the inflation expectations report. So S&P 500, man. I mean, isn't it so crazy to see like wild volatility and then all of a sudden like nothing? But that's how it goes. And liquidity providers are still kind of recovering, and the market orders are kind of trailing off because there hasn't been like another shoe to drop or anything like that, and so they just kind of stop. Oil kind of still in its little channel there too. Gold. The gold chart just looks so amazing, right? That is just such a crazy chart. Silver's got a long ways to go, but they're still making progress, right? Copper. Oh, copper taking a little bit of a dive this morning. Okay, so here's something that might be interesting about copper is I think that with a trade war, of course, there is a lot of back and forth. And the United States certainly gets harmed by a trade war in the short term, but China really gets hammered in the long run from a trade war, especially if other countries start to unite against China, right? So copper is more heavily skewed towards development in China. But these are American futures, and in the US, we might need a lot of copper to do our manufacturing and so forth too, right? So this coming down might be telling us a lot about China. And it's, at least today, it's down. That's not necessarily a good thing about China, right? Japanese yen, just chugging along. And the dollar here, below 100. I saw a lot of people freaking out about how the dollar had lost like 10% of its value or something. I mean, look, we were up at like 110. But the whole thing is that Joe Biden's policy made the dollar unnecessarily strong. We don't want the dollar above 100. We don't want it like below 90 or 80, but we don't want it above 100. So that's good. And, you know, they're kind of chilling out, so that's good. Bitcoin, kind of recovering. I mean, if there's another swamp, another push lower in the S&P 500, I think that Bitcoin could really take it on the nose because MSTR's average position is not that far below. But so far, it seems like they're going to live to see another day. All right, so coming back over to here. So the robot, it took a long, it probably should have been, you know, well, it didn't like get its profit target or anything like that, but it flipped back around so hard. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where it takes a trade and then reverses the trade 2 bars later. That's probably the shortest trade it's ever taken, but it worked out. So that's the thing that's so interesting about this, is that you might get these algorithms where it's like, you know, there's an oscillator or like prices oscillating back and forth. And wait, where's my pen? I draw a picture. Maybe. Still not showing up. There it is. You know, like if price is oscillating like this, right? And then you have some sort of an oscillator that's supposed to go like this. But maybe it doesn't actually go back up, right? And so you're taking your signals based on whether it like crosses this line, for instance, right? So then I go long here, short here, but then, oh, I never go long. I don't go long until here. Or even worse, I end up going short somewhere in here and it goes against me, right? And so you can get this situation where the oscillator gets completely out of sync with the price and ends up giving you a bad trade. You know, a trade that if you really held on to it would really like screw you over, right? But with this, that rarely ever happens. In fact, every major, oh, and by the way, yesterday it did take a major loser while after the stream, because it held on to the news. If it had gotten out before the news, it would have been amazing profits again. But because it was holding through the news, but basically the only like big stop outs that I've ever seen were because of breaking news. Interesting. So that is something about it that makes it very, very, very powerful. Let's see. I had something I wanted to check on here. Also, good morning, Octavius, Ray, and Vital. So I got this, you know, like I get emails from all the prop firms. Whenever one starts up, they always send me an email right away. And this one, let's see here, it's called Taurus Arena. Like the email that they sent me was just one big picture, first of all, which I kind of didn't like. It was like, oh, we saw your content. Your content caught our attention. Cool. So then why did you send me the same image you sent everybody else? But then their website doesn't work. I don't think their website's working properly, is it? That doesn't look correct to me. But I do get things up at the top here, plans. So let's do our stuff. Let's do our stuff. Wait, why is it? Jessica, yeah. What is this? The price $239/85 monthly? What does that mean? Is that like the combined fee / the monthly fee after I get? What is that? Add-on features. Remove consistency rule. Evaluate. Oh my gosh. So here, when I read this, I was like, this is maybe worth looking at. But I'm immediately taken back. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, it's the way the image is posted is like so small. Ours isn't just another futures platform. Our mission is to innovate through accessible trader-first services and above all to serve as a real stepping stone towards live trading for serious skilled traders. We offer affordable challenges with no activation fees, and our launch promotion is available now. 80% off all challenges, no activation fees, limited time offer. Oh, so are you going to add the activation fees later? What makes us unique? Taurus Challenge accounts are fully customizable, so every trader can build a setup that fits their style, strategy, and budget. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, that's cool, because there was another prop firm that I thought was, really, really genuine. The guy behind it is, I've talked to him a couple of times. And they got a cool setup, and it really is like you customize it. But this is, okay, here's your rules, and then you can do add-ons. We'll charge you more so that you can have no consistency rule, evaluation insurance. These are just add-ons to make them more money. Ugh. Yuck. I feel clickbaited. Your content caught our attention. Cool. That's why you sent me a image as an email. It's valuable, authentic, and perfectly aligned with the image we want to project. That's exactly why we'd love to collaborate and give you access to a highly profitable affiliate program. Here's how you can earn sales commissions. You earn from every challenge purchased via your link, sub-affiliate revenue. Build your network and earn from affiliates you refer. Oh, so if it's a pyramid scheme. If you become an affiliate from my affiliate link, then I get a certain portion of your affiliate income. Gotcha. Trader payout commissions. Every time your referred trader gets paid, you earn too. Have you seen anybody else do that? That is actually interesting. That was what interested me. That was the thing that kind of like, oh, okay. That's interesting. This is such a turnoff, though. Oh my gosh. Plus, why are there two prices? What are the two prices? I think that they should fire their marketing person. Their marketing person at least needs a talking to. So here's like the add-ons, complete the evaluation, unlock the PA account, and trade with simulated capital, make withdrawals, transition to real straight. Okay, so it is a two-stage. That's... I almost can't take seriously the pay for different drawdowns logic. Yeah. It's really like, hey, we thought of a way to make extra income by providing you with things that don't really help you at all. I'm sorry, Taurus. I wanted to like you. I really did, but I don't like what I see already. But we need to do our research. We got it. Where is my... Oh, I haven't opened it. I restarted my computer last night, so I... Firms. So I think that this is going to go... can upgrade to live at firm's discretion. It sounds like maybe it's that. Level 2. Platform. What trading platform? Taurus exclusively uses Volumetrica. One of the most advanced. Oh, I thought it said one of the most popular, and I'm like, I have heard of this platform before. I have heard of it before. I've never used it. News trading allowed. Releases without any restrictions. No overnight positions. Are martingales and high-risk strategies allowed at Taurus? Then they explain what a martingale strategy is, and the consequence is immediate account termination. So these are one of those ones where it's like they find every kind of reason to try and, like, even if you do get funded, they'll be like, actually, no, we decided that you were martingaling. Is one tick trading allowed? Immediate account termination. Arbitrage trading allowed. Immediate account termination. So they already have specific rules against all of the kind of little gamey kind of things that people do to pass combines. But what we really care about is, what is the Taurus profit account? Profit account is awarded after passing the challenge. Traders use it to withdraw profits and work towards a real account transition. What is the safety threshold? A risk management feature acts as a protective reserve for the trading account, ensuring that traders have a financial cushion before making withdrawals. What are the payout rules? Traders must exceed the threshold amount, must trade for at least 8 days, one-time requirements, consistency rule. How does real account transmission work? Taurus carefully analyzes the trader's performance to determine whether a long-term collaboration is beneficial for both parties. Okay, so they go here. Can upgrade to live at firm's discretion. Taurus Arena. Here's their FAQ, where you find it. Why does this sound like a bucket shop with extra steps? But the funny thing, Uzi, is that this one right here, where you when you pass the challenge, when you pass the trader evaluation or challenge or combine or whatever you want to call it, you get a sim live account, which is a sim account, but you can get payouts on that sim account. And then the firm can decide at their discretion
Order canceled.
to move you over to a live account is probably the most common way of doing it. Let's see here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that do it that way. And the ones that they have more clear criteria for live, but still offer payouts on sim account is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they really tried. I mean, they kind of, it's funny. They know what to say. Like, they know the thing that is that people don't like, which is like that the rules are basically set up to be stacked against you. And so these prop firms are saying, oh, well, then we'll allow you to change the rules. And so these guys said, oh, well, we'll let you change these things. What were the add-ons that you got? Okay, so a consistency rule where it's like you have to have traded so many times and your biggest winner can't be more than a certain percentage of your account. So you can't be like, oh, I caught news and got really lucky and that passed the combine alone for me. You can't do that because of consistency rules, but they're going to say we're going to remove that. We'll give you evaluation assurance, allows traders to reset their challenge in case of failure and keep the same customizations. End of day drawdown. So some prop firms will say, if you draw down more than $3,000, then you've failed the combine. But some will say, we don't evaluate that until the end of the day. So you can go down more than $3,000, but if you're just able to get back to profitable or whatever before the end of the day, then you're still okay, right? That's what that is. Soft daily loss limit replaces the strict daily loss limit with a softer version. So if you do end of day drawdown, then you can also get the same thing for the daily loss limit as well, or you can just completely remove the daily loss limit, but it's only with the end of day drawdown added. So for a $35 extra, you can just not have a daily loss limit. Profit account only. Increase consistency rule allows you to reset their profit account. Oh my gosh. So that's crazy. If you get a funded account and you're afraid that you're going to blow your funded account, you can pay an extra $250 and you'll be able to. So this is geared towards the degenerates that are obsessed with running all of these prop firm accounts all the time. Like Ox would love this shit, right? I hope you guys sent one to Ox, because I'm sure that he will love this. One day, brokerages created free paper trading accounts for potential clients. Later, geniuses made free paper trading accounts and got morons to pay for them. Well, but you can, but they are paper trading accounts that you can get payouts from. So here's what I think my Oh, have I not looked at these? Why are these futures desks go funded? Yeah, they're both in there. I don't know what these are up here for, but okay, right here. What I would like to see. One. Affiliates only pay out when funded account gets a payout. So instead of me making $15 on every person that I refer, I would only make, I don't know what percent. Like, let's say that there's like a 20% profit sharing thing, right? Like if you make $1,000, the prop firm gets 20%, and maybe the person that referred gets 1 to 5%, right? So then if you got paid out $1,000, I would make $50 or something like that, right? That way, my incentives and or not my incentives and your incentives. That way, my incentives are aligned with you. I only make money if you make money, right? The way that, so they have this, but they also have the payout, right? So that's better. But like the way to really, really ensure that the creator and the funded traders incentives are aligned, it would be, I only get paid out if you get paid out. I don't think that anybody would do that, but that would be maybe the rule that I would like to see. To trade any instrument. Okay, so it has to be able to trade ZN, or at least ZN. Okay. 3 goes immediately to funded. No sim live. So I hate these like 2-stage things. The 2-stage is basically set up to just make sure that more people fail. Like, people go when they do the math and everything, and can I pass this thing? Okay, cool. But they usually don't think about it like, okay, what if the profit target, so like the profit target is $2,000 and the drawdown is $3,000, right? But actually, what it actually is the profit target is $4,000 and the drawdown is $3,000. Do you see? Because you have to pass it twice. So that means, and that whole time, I guess it resets, so it's a little bit more complicated. Like the drawdown resets once you start the sim live account, but for all intents and purposes, when you're looking at the statistics of it, you would really have to go and say, what's the chances of me hitting a $4,000 target with a $3,000 drawdown, or a $2,000 drawdown, or whatever it is, right? I guess it's usually $3,000 target, $2,000 drawdown. So it's actually, what's the chances of me meeting a $6,000 target with a $2,000 drawdown? That's really what you're doing, because it's 2-stage. But there are some that goes straight to live after funding, but also offers, so you can choose, that is trade day and earn to trade. Yeah, it's just those two. Let's do these. Let's make these 2 points. Let's make one should be no sim live. So that means can only get payouts on a live account. This I think is the biggest one. This right here is
order canceled.
My I was looking at that, and I thought that the robot was making money off of that, but it wasn't. It was actually down on that position, but it didn't take that much of a loss. So okay, but so far, what I'm seeing today is kind of the situation that I've been waiting for, which is that we are getting some imbalances, but that the price movement seems to be pretty random afterwards. And this would be indicative of a more range-bound market where market maker is maybe a little bit more in control. Okay, anyways. So the most important thing to me is no sim life, because otherwise, what's the difference between this and a bucket shop? Other than that, the bucket shop, like, you can owe the bucket shop money because there's no limit to how much you can lose, right? Okay. I should do these like this. Goes immediately to funded. It would be the next thing. Trade any instrument. Is there a fifth thing that I would like to see? The fifth thing that would be nice is, again, wouldn't expect anybody to ever do this, but this would be the way to make the perfectly moral prop firm. Is that what should we call it? If you have a name for what we would call, you would call this? Monthly or evaluation fee only is only for only covers costs. Okay, so like you have to pay a certain amount per month for data. Of course, you have employees, so like employees should get paid. But the price of the evaluation should be priced as such that they do not make money from the evaluation fees. Right? That way, the only way the prop firm makes money is if people are going to live accounts and making money on the live accounts. Okay. I don't think you will ever see this, because there's no way that you're going to get enough retail traders funded to make money off of it. Right? But that would be the perfectly moral prop firm. What is there a person Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. Seth's prop firm, let's go. Okay. Let's say that we created a funded trader program that was perfectly moral to a fault. it would have the following rules. 1, no sim live. You can only get payouts from live accounts. Passing the evaluation takes you straight to funded. It takes you straight to a live account. Free. You can trade any futures instrument, or affiliates only get payouts when the funded trader gets a payout. 5, evaluation fees only cover firm costs, so they don't make money from evaluations. Only funded trading. What would we name this funded trader program? What would we call it? Kowalski would call it to support the penguins that suffer a lot from tariffs. GPT probably is not going to understand what we're doing here. That's a bold vision, very principled, very trader first. Naming something like this should capture the integrity of the model while still sounding like a legit professional operation traders would trust and aspire to be a part of. See, those things I don't necessarily care. True Edge Capital, Honor Funded, Veritas Trading, Right Side Funding, Straight Edge Traders, Moral Markets. Oh, and then it gives me these, here's ethical principled names, growth and partnership oriented, justice / transparency, inspired. Okay, well, I'm not actually planning on starting such a firm, but rather trying to point out what a perfect funded trader program I got it. That's a totally different vibe and honestly kind of brilliant. Oh, thanks, ChatGPT, brown nosing. You're creating a symbol of what an ethical perfection in this space would look like, a sort of doomed ideal. In that case, leaning into Greek tragedy mythology or philosophical illusion is perfect. Here are some strong contenders. A daimon fund from Eudaimonia, Aristotle's idea of human flourishing and virtue. Icarus trading, flies too close to the sun with moral wings. It should work, but it burns up. Cepheus capital, forever pushing the ethical boulder uphill, never rewarded for it. That's what most prop firms are Sisyphus capital. Am I saying his name right? Sisyphus Capital. There you go. Aletheia is Greek for truth or disclosure. Erete. Erete is Greek for excellence and moral virtue. Wait, I'm gonna search that up. In ancient Greek philosophy, it refers to excellence or virtue, particularly in the context of moral character and living up to one's potential. I see. Seems like seeing full realization is a big part of it. Probably could make it. Yeah, if I wanted to run a prop firm, I probably could do it. Like I could write the whole background, and if I wrote it, it would be better. Because I would write it using KDB plus, which would mean that the system would check the rules 10 times a second. So if you fail the combine, you would immediately get notified. Icarus Trading, the prop firm that dared to be fair. Sisyphus Capital, where ethics climb and margins fall. Want one that hits even more like satire? Yes. Yes, give me something that
Order
is even
canceled.
more like satire. Let's see here. Was that a loser too? I think it was. Not doing so hot today, Mr. Robot. It's only 168. Oh, you know what? Actually, this might be a good thing because I think, let's see here. This strategy. Oh, nah, just mouse over it. Loss limits. Use loss limits true. Loss limit 500. Okay, so we want to see if it deals with it going over $500 loss limit properly. Maybe to test that, I should probably up the number of contracts. But I think that what it would do is it would stop trading.
Order submitted.
Is it really going to go short again? That's so interesting. But this really looks to me like a market that is dominated by the market maker, and so this is not going to work very well, right? But let's see what it does. maybe it proves me wrong. But I think what it would do is if it would maybe, like, once it gets to a $500 loss, I think it's supposed to puke it. Or maybe it doesn't calculate it until after it takes the loss. So it could take a loss larger than $500. And I don't think we would want that. So I might need to change it. Yeah, some of the chat GPT's further suggestions weren't very good. Well, I'm just gonna add it in here. Oh wait, why is it doing that? Over here, I'm just gonna call it Icarus Capital. Most of these really are Sisyphus right? So you do all this work to pass the combine, and then you get funded, and then it blows up, and you start right back at the beginning. It's just like pushing a boulder uphill for the rest of your life. When you put it like that, it probably hits too hard for some people. Let's see here. Funny, there's a prop firm ad on. Oh, did it show you an ad for a prop firm? That's funny. JD Florida Man says hit the like button. Thanks. Oh, thank you so much. You know what? We used to focus more on the likes. I don't even think it shows it to me anymore. Where does it show that? Yeah, where I can't even see how many. Oh no, wait, it does show likes right here. Scheduled for. Oh, but how come it doesn't? That's so weird. Like here, there's like concurrent viewers, likes, and chat revenue. Oh wait, I just have to scroll down. Okay, 6 likes. Yeah, you know what? We used to get to like 12 likes a day, and then I stopped paying attention to it. So I don't know what we get, but let's see if we get to 16 likes today. Okay, I think we can do it. I don't even know if that does anything. Does it like get you more? Does it boost it in the algorithm? I don't know. That's so interesting. Like, it did get a legitimate below 47. So it did get a legitimate sell signal there, but it is losing. It is losing. So I am kind of wondering with this though, that maybe, well, okay, so I don't know what it would be like overall, but maybe what we could do is we could change the algorithm a little bit to say that it has to be below that for 2 bars. Because in most of these cases, it immediately turned back around, didn't it? So to avoid getting head faked, you could say, okay, if it crossed below 47 in the last 2 bars, and the last 2 bars are both below it, that would, yeah. So it would have to be below that for more than 1 bar before it does it. And that would probably prevent it from getting head faked in all of these trades. But the split side of that is, well, actually this one right here, this long right here. What would happen in this instance? Oh, it would still be long. Oh, okay. Because it got out and went short down in here, right? But it might, that maybe that wouldn't save us because some of these, it's 47, right? Yeah, it would get triggered short in here. It would get triggered short in here. So I think if we were trying to filter this out, it would probably have to be something more like that, you know, like using the higher time frame or something like that. right now there's not like a clear imbalance or a clear trend. Market makers in charge. Strategy's not going to work. So like discretionarily, I can kind of say, just not turn it on that day, right? Maybe. What do you think about my rule to not trade 1 hour before and after serious news?
Order
Maybe
canceled.
add a schedule to a bot. I hate that idea actually. So telling it to not trade around news is a good idea, but I think that like if you're going any further than like 5 minutes, that you would just basically never be able to trade. Options are skewed to the upside in ZN, says Octavius. Yeah, I could kind of feel that I expect a range day, but that I would be slightly biased to the long side. It did flip around long there, so maybe it gets something from this long and redeems itself that way. It's very, very curious to me, this bump right here. That price moved down and we did get clear buying through it. So I've one of the things that I've noticed is that the indicator shows the backwash really, really clearly. Like you'll get this move, and then because so many people got in, like you see profit taking and whatnot, and you see it come down really quickly like that. That's kind of what that was. Is like there was the move down starting to right about here, right? So from here, this selling right here was backwashed through this, and the algorithm took a short in there when the amount of volume involved in everything wasn't really that significant. And so this was significant. This was kind of like somebody is buying it despite the decline. So I've never seen that before. Well, maybe we've seen it before, but it's just not something that happened when we had the indicator on, right? Anyways, going back to Vital's question. So if you tell it that it can't trade an hour before or afterwards, then you can't trade from 6:30 to 7:30. Yeah, and then there's usually news at 8. So you can't trade from 6 or from 7 to 8 and from 8 to 9. You know, and then that's like with the algorithm, I only have it trading the most active hours. So then outside of that time period, then it doesn't trade. See? But we do need to fix it so that it doesn't take trades, so that it gets out of trades before news. I'm okay with it taking trades immediately after news, but not, I don't want it to be holding a position through news. That's what screwed it up yesterday. If it had taken its profits just before that news hit, then it would have been a good trade. Like it would have flipped around and went long and made money on the long. So, and it does have all of that stuff on there. It's just that our CSV file does not have 2025 in it, I think. Let's go look. Actually, we should do it this way. There we go. Yeah, see, it only went to the end of 2024. Let's open a new. I think it was this one, Python. Was it Rapid API? Yeah. Okay, it connects. There's my key, so you can all see it. Oh, I don't have Python installed. I need to Nkanda. Do I have an environment specifically for it? Just the space one. Print errors. Oh. I was expecting this to just write it to a file, but it's not doing that. It's just printing out everything. It prints the whole response, and then it lists out the errors. Okay, but it is going till 2027 to 2027 now, so that's cool. And these are all that's weird.
Order canceled.
Oh, it's going short now, huh? Every single one has been a loser. I was expecting this to happen. I think that I could well, and this is where I should have an opposite strategy, right? Although if I had done the opposite strategy, 1, 2,
Order
3,
canceled.
4, 5. I don't know. I don't know if it would have. Oh wow, is it gonna go long here now? Wait, what's going on? Did I miss something? Like they bought up hard there. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, so this is the first time that we've seen SPOOs up, bonds up. Or should I say SPOOs up, Z's up? Very curious. Okay, it is telling me. Oh, but wait, there's. Oh, I see. So there's one. Yeah, I gotcha. So there's one entry at the beginning that has no ID, essentially. And then there's a bunch of other ones in 2024, by the way, that have bad dates and stuff. But let's see here. I think that what I did before was I just fixed them by hand. Okay, so I had the one that was downloading. And it was opening news pretty. And it was dumping it. So I think what I did. Oh, by the way, it's holding this and taking a big loss on this too, isn't it? Good grief. It's funny. This might go back up though, so might hold it through this little pullback. I think that what happened was I was like running the thing and like and then using like JQ and stuff to like kind of format it and everything. And probably what I should do is I should just have it all built into one thing. So what I can do here is first, this right here. Don't print the whole thing. The errors in here. Oh, that's interesting. It's in profit now. I'm just thinking about how I want to like show and deal with the errors. Another good IB break. But what point would you consider it an IB break? I guess when it broke 25. I think on this one though, like, so the thing that I found when backtesting initial balance kind of stuff is that the issue that you get is it comes back down eventually. Right? There's enough scenarios where it comes back down eventually that. Does that work? Or is it going to complain? CN is only good for 3 or 4 ticks, then it pulls back. Let's see here. No, stay focused. We can go back and show you in a bit. What's the name of the command? I'll just do new news.csv. All right, here. It's nice to see a bit of a thicker top nats for sure. Although it's still it's below 3,000, so it's not still a little testy. Market is definitely waiting for like the next shoe to drop, right? The flow, though, the flow is very much like, very much looks to me like market makers rebalancing day. Let's try that. So this one, that's okay. Did not quite work. Oh, plus. Oh, you know what? This one right here, that it has no ID. I don't think that I actually. Well, I'm gonna leave it in there, but I don't think I actually need to do that one. Print that one out. What project are you working on? Oh yeah, so I have an indicator that basically warns you when news is coming, and I just don't have the 2025 news events in there yet. So we're updating the data file to reflect that information. So let's see, here's the one with the no ID.
Order canceled.
What's it saying now? It wants to go short. Okay. Okay, so what's wrong with that date? 2023-03-17 from 10-04. Oh, the end on it is bad. But you know what? That doesn't matter. We don't care about that. And text. So why do I show the end date? Oh, 171. Wait, but then how did it... How did it get that? Does it not print it? Not sure I understand that. Well, that beep sound is it's time for Seth to go. Yeah. Yeah, because we got a day job now. You know what, though? I have been leaving the robot going, so we'll let the robot go. Is there any 9 o'clock news? There's not. I might, at some point, try and work out some way to make OBS stop the stream on its own at 9 o'clock or something like that. So, like, it'll still stream. I just won't be there for the last hour. I've been thinking about doing that. Or maybe teaching my wife how to turn it off. But I don't know if that'll work. I don't think she'll do it. And the new job is, I feel really, really good about it so far. I feel really, really good about it so far. They gave me a Lenovo Carbon laptop, which I'm really, really happy about. And, yeah. So we'll see if this short works out for it. And it probably could take some more trades in the next hour, but. Putting your wife in charge of the stream is good. Yeah. Well, the thing is that she, she's watching the kids, right? And probably the toddlers are still asleep at that point, but. Oh, actually, I think she takes the kids and comes back like right when I leave. Yeah, that's what it is. But you know, like if the toddlers woke up in that 1 hour, you know, there's that. But I've been dealing with that. But then she has to remember to come and do it at 9 o'clock and all that. I don't think she'll want to do it. But I also think that I can probably get OBS to do it. Just a senior site reliability engineer job somewhere. But yeah, I should get going. It takes me, the thing is I got to be there before 9 and it takes me like 45 minutes to drive there. So I'm gonna get going. I think I got everything that you guys need for today. So be careful. It does kind of look like a rebalancing day for the market makers. See you tomorrow. In the meantime, stay excellent, team.